We came for these times. I know it may not look like it right now. When we look at the world and the madness and desperation many people are finding themselves in, without being able to break free from their life conditions and circumstances. The human negativity, fear, and hatred have reached new heights. Many people feel powerless, lost hope, and have given up completely. And yet, there is something going on behind the scenes that no one can see with their physical eyes, but that it is still being stirred up within some of us, to a few of us, an overwhelming, intense feeling to step up and do what no one else is doing, no matter how ridiculous it may sound to other people. If the increased chaos of our world has stirred your passion to see true and lasting change, know you're not alone. Change in our world is possible, but it is up to each of us to bring it about. No matter the degree of pain and suffering in which you have gone through in life, no matter even if you have taken the poison they are still given to people, you always have the choice and the capacity to transform this energy, this negative energy, into fuel to feed this burning fire inside of you to bring change. Even if not in other people's lives, at least in your life. I have become passionate for effecting positive change in the world, even if most people are sure we have already lost. I believe it is this passion that is calling us to rise above the battleground and actively participate in the creation of something new. New projects, new plans, new ideas, new strategies. So, I am presenting to the universe a project, and that project is called Messages to Humanity. But that is not an individual project. It is a collective one. I hope to have this clarified. This project does not include just the extraterrestrials, but all humanity. However, the extraterrestrial presence is more important, but only at the beginning. It is absolutely essential since, to be quite honest, most starseeds are not doing what they came here to do or to be. And this is not a criticism. I am just bringing this up to make a point. And I also include myself here. However, I have changed, have been changing, and continue to change due to this fervent willpower inside of me to bring everlasting change, like I said. But how can I do everything alone? I can't. I need other people. No one does anything alone. We are a team down here. Like you know, this is a collective effort. But the more I have tried to connect with other starseeds, the more I realized how broken they are inside. Many, unfortunately, only complain, while sitting down on the couch pointing fingers to other people, while doing absolutely nothing to change themselves and work on their shadows. Many are so afraid to look inside of them. Many are so critically depressed and suicidal you cannot even interact without being hurt by their toxicity. Many have gone completely rogue and are doing everything else but what they actually came here to do. Many are only praying and visualizing but with crossed arms without truly acting, waiting for the world to magically change by itself. Many are acting, but forgetting to work on their shadows and therefore losing themselves into the sea of negativity, so their actions end up having no real higher power behind them. And these are just a few examples of what is blocking each starseed. Each case is different. I am absolutely not talking about all the starseeds, but this certainly applies to a big portion of them. And yes, I also do have a lot to change and improve. So, what can a truly awakened starseed do here? If networking with other starseeds is not an easy option right now, if it is even an option, I have found an answer. And the answer is this project that you are seeing. What other options there are but to interact with extraterrestrials instead? It's not only the Taygeteans and Swaruuneans who are having a real hard time interacting with humans. We need to bring in more new, fresh souls with positive perspectives. The starseeds here are all burnt out and hurting one another. What would you, extraterrestrials that are watching me, do if you were in my position? What choice do I have? No, we cannot base our life mission nor our happiness and joy on extraterrestrial contact. But there could be exceptions when the potential to bring mass change is big, by making this partnership happen somehow. We need the extraterrestrial presence here to support and coach the starseeds, to bring them into track again. We have literally zero time to waste as the world we are living in is being completely decimated by each day that passes. If nothing changes, the starseeds are all fated and destined to keep fighting among one another without never finding a common goal and solution. Which means that if things keep the way they are, we are all destined to fail as a collective. And this failure will be in our memory forever as eternal souls in our own personal Akashic records, in quotes. And yes, Earth experience is not considered real by many, but the experience and the emotions that accompany it are always real. The sadness of failure might be what we will have to deal with as a collective. This is the harsh truth which must be brought up and looked at. Now that this is acknowledged, here are the long-term missions of this project. To open a wide communication channel between extraterrestrials and humans. Spread the messages to give knowledge to raise consciousness with the final goal of inspiring the humans to do the change themselves, as there is no one coming to save us. But the extraterrestrial presence, energy, and support here is pretty powerful. This is a key element here, and I want you all to understand this. I will use an analogy. Just like some people need a fitness coach to keep them going at the gym, to motivate them, to give them willpower, well, the starseeds need a quote-unquote fitness coach to help them to continue to persevere with their life missions. Besides empowerment, to bring passion, to bring the people passion. This is key here. Make them feel included, make them feel part of something bigger. Enough of starseeds feeling ignored, forgotten, excluded, unloved. This project can make beings from different worlds to feel closer, to work closer. This feeling of belonging will give them passion, because knowledge without passion is like a car that cannot start because it has no fuel. Without some degree of passion, nothing is turned into real, proactive, incessant change and action. So the key here is the passion, the missing ingredient that is lacking in the Starseeds community. However, that is tricky since you can't really make someone passionate about something. But something that is a fact is that the energy of passion can be one of the most contagious energies if spread in the right way, and if spread collectively. If you have ever felt passionate in your life about something, you know exactly what I'm referring to here. We are here to usher in change. Many of us feel a deep sense of longing to play a bigger role in this continuous human awakening, often wondering if it's even possible. I believe it is. If enough people believe in it, then it is possible. The only choice we have now: do something or do something. There's nothing else in between, no other choice. And if you already are doing something, do more. Something for you to remember. Big things almost always have small beginnings.